This video is on the personalized settings of the 2016 and 17 Honda Accord. So first of all, here's the key fob. So you have lock, unlock, remote start, your trunk release, and panic button. So you do have the smart key on this model. So to use remote start, just double tap the lock button until it beeps, and then press and hold the start button until it flashes. Now the car is running. Now you do have the smart key access system with the key fob. So just walk up to the car. To unlock it, just grab the door handle until it beeps. And then to lock it, just press this black button here. And it's locked. So the car is in remote start mode, so all the electronics on the interior are off. So to actually start everything up in the car, put your foot on the brake and press the start button. So looking at the steering wheel, you have your volume and audio controls. So this is the volume, channel selection, source, the button for the top screen for the menu, and the menu button for the bottom screen. Down here, your Bluetooth phone controls to pick up calls, hang up on calls, or ignore calls, and this is voice control. So here are your cruise control buttons. So this is to turn the cruise control on and off. This is to accelerate and decelerate and set up your cruise control or resume. The cancel button. And this is adaptive cruise control. So this basically controls the car's speed depending on the car in front of you when you're only in cruise control. So let's say the car is at 65 miles an hour that you set the cruise control at, and then the car in front of you is at 55 miles an hour or slower. This car will automatically slow down to 55 by itself. If the car in front of you moves out of the way or speeds up, then the car will automatically go back to the set speed. And then you can change the distance on the top screen up here. Each line is a car length. So this is 4 cars, 3, 2, and 1 car. This bottom button is lane keep assist, so that basically keeps the car in its lane when you're in cruise control. So if you come to a corner in cruise control, you'll actually see the wheel sort of tugging itself just very slightly. This is to turn it on or off. These bottom buttons are to control the information screen up top here, to scroll up and scroll down, and this is to select or reset. Here are your headlight controls, so they're automatic if you switch it to auto. Here are your fog light controls, and you do have lane watch on this model, so if you put your right turn signal on, it will come up on the top screen. Or if you press the button on the end of the stalk, it will show up and keep it on. Down here is your econ button, which basically maximizes fuel economy. Here's your lane departure warning button, which only works above 40 miles an hour. So that's another feature, part of Honda sensing, that keeps the car in its lane. This is traction control, which basically limits the wheels slipping. And this is the pre-collision mitigation braking. So let's say a car in front of you suddenly slams on their brakes and you never notice it. First, the car is going to beep at you and flash a little orange light on the dash. And then if you don't do anything in time, the car will try to prevent the crash and hit the brakes for you. So you do have memory seats as well. So to set the seat, adjust the driver's seat to whatever position you'd like. Hit set, and when both of them flash, hit number 1, and then your position is set. Here are your window controls, door locks, window locks, and mirror controls. And right here are your wiper controls. So they are intermittent for your different speeds. On low and high. To spray the windshield, click it towards you, and to have the wipers just wipe once, click it up. Also, to use your high beams, click it away from you to keep them on, and then click them towards you to flash. So this top screen is more for information, and the bottom screen is for all of your audio and navigation. So to use navigation, it is Garmin based. So to set an address, you hit where to, and let's say you want to go home. Normally it would directly send you home, but for this, you'd hit enter my address, and then spell city, enter the city, and then it'll ask you for the house number, and then it will ask you for the street. It will give you the address, and then you hit enter. That's the same thing for entering another address. And you can also save addresses by hitting recents, and then select your address. There's an icon with 3 lines on it, and then there's an information button, which looks like an eye, and then on the top right corner, on the top left corner, you hit those buttons, and then hit save. Looking at audio, you can press this button to turn it on. So you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, a CD player, USB and iPod integration, Pandora, which is an online radio service, and Bluetooth. So to set presets, you can use this button to change the stations. And let's say you would like 101.9 as preset number 1. Press and hold it until you hear that audible noise, and then let go. To add a Bluetooth device, like a phone, you'd hit Settings, Phone, Bluetooth device list, Add device, Continue. The car will search for your phone, and then its name will pop up. And then after that, select your phone, and then hit OK or hit Pair on your phone. But make sure your phone's Bluetooth is on, and make it visible to other devices. So looking at vehicle settings, to change your door locks, you have auto door locks. So right now the doors are set to lock at 9 miles an hour. Or you can have the doors lock as soon as you shift out of park. Or you can have all doors unlock when the car is turned off. Just like that. So let's hit Shift from P. And then as soon as I get out of park, the doors will lock. And then, when you hit auto door unlock, you can either have all doors unlock when the driver's door opens. You can either have all doors unlock when the car is shifted to park. This is reverse, and then back to park. The security relock timer is basically when you hit the unlock button on the key fob and you don't open any of the doors, this is how long you want the doors to stay unlocked before the car automatically relocks itself. The lighting setup, the interior light dimming time is how long you want the lights to stay on after you hit the lock or unlock button. The auto light sensitivity, since the lights are automatic, will change how sensitive you want the automatic lights to be. So if it's on high, as soon as it starts getting cloudy, then the headlights will turn on. Another feature is when you put the car into reverse, you have a multi-angle backup camera with guidance lines. They do steer with the wheel and show your wheel position. So this is your wide view, so you can see almost everything around you. This is your normal view, and this is your top-down view, which shows right below the bumper. There's neutral, drive, and sport. S is sport. That basically increases the shift points and makes the car more aggressive in driving. Honda Link, if you hit that, is a way to lock, unlock, or start the car from your phone by satellites. So to connect your phone with Honda Link, you'd go to HondaLink.com and download the Honda Link apps, or you could just go on the App Store and search up Honda Link, and then that will pop up. And then you type in your VIN number, and then it will automatically guide you through the setup process.